Twitter tracking tool that's called Hamilton 68. They're now reporting that Twitter accounts linked to Russian influence operations, well, they've been upping the frequency with which they're promoting this hashtag, release the memos.
There's a dashboard, Hamilton 68, named after the Federalist paper, Alexander Hamilton's Federalist paper, which focused on election meddling and protecting the process, which focuses on Twitter feeds and has determined that Russia was indeed, or sites alleged to be connected with Russia, were interfering in the Alabama election.
Russian-linked Twitter accounts tried using the tragedy to stoke the nation's political divides. Kremlin-linked accounts flooded Twitter, using hashtags like Parkland and Gun Control Now to get into trending conversations. According to data collected by the nonpartisan dashboard Hamilton 68.
The bad news is the Russians are continuing to attack our democracy.
But they are every day playing on social media. There's a website called Hamilton 68 that measures some of it on Twitter, and they're trying to divide Americans on race, on guns. A website called Hamilton 68 has been tracking this behavior for months, and they do kind of tend to tweet about various controversial issues, including NFL protests.
That Russia was actively still working to meddle with our democracy. We've seen what the bots have been doing, according to the Hamilton Project. You were working on writing on that yesterday.
And it tracks around 600 Russia-linked accounts. And it doesn't provide the names of those accounts, because if it did, the Russians could simply change them.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
There's a Russian troll farm. There's a group in the United States that tracks what they do. And you know what their leading hashtag is this week out of the Russian troll farm?
What?
Release the memo.
Oh, yes. Yes, we have heard that. And so when the State Department says, well, it's already working, you know, we don't need additional sanctions. It's already working. They've gotten the message.
All they've got to do is go to Hamilton 68 and see that they're trolling us right today.
There is actual fake news. It's weaponized by Russia. Right? I mean, you had this where they're created. I mean, fake stories out of the blue used to influence people and their thoughts and create division, that kind of thing. That's the real fake news.
Over the weekend, Hamilton 68, a project that tracks Russian bots, found a dramatic increase in Russian bots using the hashtags surrounding that debate, trying to elevate the debate on Ingram's side overwhelmingly. That itself is fascinating if folks want to see the extent to which these tweets are being
weaponized.
weaponized.
Russian bots seize on these things. Whenever they sense division in the country, they seize on it and gin it up.
One of the dashboards we use, the Hamilton 68, 7 of the top 10 stories that were being pushed in terms of disinformation said that the United Kingdom had staged this chemical attack as a provocation, essentially, to justify these actions.
And,
go ahead, Joe.
Even in the United States, there were some useful idiots that were actually doing Russia's bidding.